All right, well, I'm going to get the ball rolling here a couple minutes early, so I guess I'll 1 minute early. um, I'll just load up the Lost Woods because that's what I am working on. Where's Temple Lost Woods? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna say it's 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna get started. Um, Last time I was working on this, I did a little more with it. So I'm gonna fill this in and continue. This one's already done, but I'm gonna, well, sort of done, mostly done. And I'm gonna continue over here. Have another room. So let's get. I think what I can do is like boulders. Or something, or maybe different pillars. Just fit those in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Boulder. That looks good, so I'm going to duplicate that and make this. No, that's the wrong one. Although that could work. Bing. Okay. And that will fill in the gaps here pretty nicely. I suppose I could have a... No. Part of me wants to do a double decker situation, but that would be a little complex, but it could work. That looks nice. Kind of. And for now, I will just block that with boulders. And I can always expand it if I want to. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to keep the boulders in place. There we go. That looks good. Actually, looks very good. can do medium boulders like this one. Duplicate that. Make medium boulder. I guess I should be duplicating these, huh? Because those would have a green. Actually, no, green specularity would make sense because it indicates that it's like living wood. I guess I'll look at it in game if it doesn't look right. I can change it. Although these look kind of odd. I wonder if they have a directional. The roots look odd. What are these? Tree roots. It doesn't have a directional material, it just looks odd. I am going to rename it though. Okay. That one, yeah, we can do that one. I'll have to do the tunnel. I have to do the tunnel. This is looking really cool so far with all the roots everywhere. This I'll have to adjust a bit. Could do another one with this the light material. Or actually, wait, I think it would make more sense if I did the roots with that material. There we go. Tree roots 01. So I think what I'll do, this one I will replace with tree roots 01. Do the same with this because they just integrate better. Works. All right. This can probably be replaced also. Although it kind of looks good. No, that looks better. Quite right, it's too shiny. There we go, that's better. Dirt mound would help as well, just to bridge the gap. Oop, there's a little gap-a-rooney. Let's fill that up real quick. Any other gaps? No. Okay. dirt mound. Dirt 3, dirt mound 2, 4, 5. Let's make 5. 5. There's dirt. There we go. That should do it. Yeah. Sort of. Okay, that still gonna be useful, but it's not quite what I need. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll just leave that as is, and I think it should be fine. People can jump. Okay, so that looks like it's integrated. So now what I need to do is make these. So let me just mark down which ones I made. Norsec 2-way 02, Norsec 1-way shift LO1, and Norsec 1-way ramp 384. So those I'll have to duplicate. I'm gonna save now that it's like integrated. All right. All right. So Norsec ramp 384. We're gonna duplicate that, and we're gonna go tree one-way ramp 384, and put some roots in there. Roots. 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 Nope, not those. Alright. And that always gets covered up anyway. Okay. H. So then this one-way shift LO1. Go. Replace. Boom. And then it's the two-way. Two-way O2. Tree. O2 H. Oh wait, that's not it. That's the one-way. Well, alright, well, we'll make it anyway. That's O2. I might use it. Tootin'. Alright. And I'll do the two-way this time. Oh, I didn't mean to do a new. Root. 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 Go. Didn't mean to move that. Now we're going to replace all of these with tree. Oh. I forgot to rename it to tree. Boop, boop. There we go. That looks good. There are some seams, but I can fix that. I'll have to see how that looks in game because it's Z fighting right now, but hopefully that doesn't carry over into the actual game. There's the at root. Oh. Writing on. Oh, hang on. I need to put the color source up so people can read it. Writing in Hylian. There's sort of a very loosely implied reason why the lore books so it's implied that the Sheikah are still active as of the events of Relics of Hyrule. The Yiga are still active, but it's also implied that the Sheikah are still active and that they're like helping you along. So yeah, the real world reason is so that players could read them without needing the Book of Mudora for literally everything. But one could argue that the Sheikah translated them for you, but that doesn't explain the ones in like the Ruptured Towers. Plus, if I wanted to implement some sort of set, it's really because it would be prohibitively difficult to like make it make that make a Hylian font like the Dwemer font, because I think the Dwemer font is stored in like the interface file, so we would have to make a completely new font, and then we'd have to implement translation recipes for every single lore book, and it would just be impractical. We can keep them labeled A and B in Hylian script. If you want to find... I don't know what the buttons are labeled in Japanese. Like what like the Game Boy Advance looked like in Japanese. Because the Tingle Tuner is based on the Game Boy Advance, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, so in that case we should just stick with like Twilight Princess font, even though it's not a Twilight Princess item. since the buttons are labeled with English, we should use a script that connects to English. Over a script that connects to Japanese. Plus, it would be it's a fun little Easter egg for people to notice. Alright, this is going to be a cave. Maybe it should be another one of these. Oh, everything is already highlighted except A and B. Well, it doesn't need to look exactly like the Tingle Tuner, because we're also translating it into Skyrim, which is a more like realistic setting, especially coming from Wind Waker. Because at its core, the Tingle Tuner looks exactly like a Game Boy Advance. So yeah. And that would make sense, the proportions looking like a real GBA, but like we could play with it as in like you can feel free to exercise some artistic license to sort of like so it doesn't look exactly like a Game Boy Advance. But that doesn't solve the problem. The long and short of it is I don't care what the A and B look like. If you want to use kata, use kata. If you want to use Twilight Princess Hylian script, like, so it's all, you can use Wind Waker script so it's consistent. You could use Twilight Princess script. You could just leave them blank. Like, there's no reason for them to be labeled anyway. They could just be blank. It doesn't need to be a one-to-one recreation of the Tingle Tuner. It could be reminiscent of a Game Boy Advance without looking exactly like one. But yeah, I don't care what happens with it. Like, I do think that it should look a little less like a Game Boy Advance. Like, it shouldn't be so obvious. But that's my only preference. I don't care how everything's labeled. As long as it doesn't look insanely out of place. Yeah, the triangle top, like, that's Tingle's sort of thing. So it would have a triangle top. But like it still looks like a Game Boy Advance that someone slapped a triangle on. Teleline gourd. Int 06. Duplicate this. Yeah, like that works. Like that kind of shape, like it can have that kind of shape. That blockier shape. That way it's a little less obvious. Yeah, it's more distinct. Just trying to find which. No. Words. The doorway here. I'm just getting. There we go. And I'm also. Well, I also want to change the floor, and I guess the walls, because the walls, let's just see. Okay, that looks better. Okay, good. Ooh, yes, that's even better. And then that's the floor. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I need to change that to the dirt. I need to find that one. Yes, alright, so that should be dirt. Fall, forest, dirt. That's better. And I can adjust it. Oh, shoot. What did I just replace? Oh, no. I clicked the wrong thing. I think that was supposed to be a root. I can't undo it. Tree root. Was it 03? Well, that doesn't help. Let's try 03, and if that didn't work, I'll. one can stay 03. Oh, they were all 04. Alright, let's look at the other ones. Okay, this one has to be 03. The other one can be doesn't matter. This one has to be 04, but the other ones can be 03. Alright, now we're good. Normal. Everything is sane. As much as it can be. Which one is in the forest temple? Oh, I already had this. Okay. Well, I will... Okay, got rid of the roots in here. I'll retexture this to be more in line. Alright, that's... There we go. Okay. Woods. This is good. This I need to replace with the tree pocket room. Tree not pocket room 06. There we go. And then I need to oh, come on. Likely plant. Get out of here. There was a bot popped in because why wouldn't they? There we go. Boulder 01. There we go. That was good. Squeeze this up a little bit. There. Oh wait. Oh, there's still an entryway. Okay, so this does have to be lower like that. I'll flip it. Okay, good. Should still be able to get in. Bare minimum. There. Bare minimum. save. I'm actually gonna get my snack now. All creation kit is saving. Got my snack. That's a tiny little one. Maybe I'll do the other one. have to test all of this. This is a very exciting ore deposit because this is aquanine ore. There's another source for aquanine. Just save again. So then I have to set all this up. For the time travel stuff. All right. That could be. All right, so I think what I should do first is test it. Let's jump in and test it. Okay. I have to fix those seams. I don't know what caused them, but doesn't matter. Okay, so we can see up there. I need to plug that hole. I also need to border that thing. Maku seed. I need to retexture. Oh, Xavier has arrived, and so has Foley Note. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, player, comma. All right. Ah, that's right. I need to start a new character. Hang on. The scripts are all screwy. few other things I need to fix, apparently. Anyway. Alright. So this is where we were. There we go. That works. This, that will have to be adjusted. Okay. Let's see. I need the seed and I need the magic beans. So let's just see what happens. Oh my god. All these seams. It's like every single one has a seam. They're like slightly offset from each other. There's the Maku, or the, that's the exit. I don't want that. I definitely need to fix the seams. And I need to... There's the magic beans. Okay. Now let's go back in time. Plant the seeds. Magic beans. And then this is Maku tree. Maku seed. Alright, go forward in time. We have the magic plant. I need to put some things here because these are repeating. And then that tree is here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is what is enabled with the first Maku seed. Okay, so I need to adjust it so that doesn't appear until you have the second Maku seed. This fits a person. Very good. Got a second Maku seed. That all works. Perfect. A little gap. Activate the plant. Okay. Plant activated. Going back in time. Plant the other Maku seed up here. Okay, good. That's all working. So that might have done something else. Yeah, that tree appears. Very good. Now there's a thing jutting out. I think those roots weren't there before. Or uh-oh. Well, that's good to know. We have a soft lock. So this jump, and then that jump, and then we're over here. And we reach the end. And then I have to test this. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Help. Pickaxe. We need ore. Cool. Cool. So you get 2 pieces of aquanine ore from it. So that's functional. I will retexture it. It looks like a lump of cold poison. Alright. Oh. Oh, good. It didn't stay like that. So I have to configure... First I need to change this thing that's jutting out. That shouldn't even be there. I'll fix some of the seams first. There was one seam here that's really easy to fix. Just make that a little bigger. Okay. I'm also just gonna get rid of that. Okay, that looks really good. Copy that and bring it to, shoot, I guess the past, where's the past? There it is. Past is a little different because you can't really get up there. So it shouldn't be complete. Okay. Now this has to be blocked with a boulder. Unfortunately. can still have a little crack, I guess. No. Actually, wait. That would be black. The whole thing would be black. You wouldn't be able to see anything. So these... Ooh, I could do something really weird here. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. Shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Accidentally let go. Okay. So I am going to replace those lights. First, I will replace them with torchlight. So that I can switch it to a different light that I will decide now. Let's see. That works. All right. What about this one? What does that one look like? I was about to say. I'll do Falmer purple. So Bleak Falls Torchlight. Falmer purple. Oh, jeez. What? It's not doing anything. Okay, cool. Well, I'll have to replace them by hand. Apparently lights don't like being replaced. now there's this eerie lighting. Let's see here if I can. Window properties. I think. View show hide window. Nope, did not mean to do that. Render window properties. Oh, I could have hit refresh render window. Oh, that might help. Sure. There was a way to show the number of lights. Okay. So let me look up what the hell that means. Creation kit wiki. Checking that I'm human. I am human. Number of lights. Debug number of lights. Okay, fine. Render window. That doesn't help. That's not how you spell. Wow. Cool. Alright, that didn't help. That should be fine. It is what it is. I do want to add a different image space to this though, so let's bring this over. Attach dust, embers. Maybe dust fine. Yeah, dust fine. We'll stick with that. Okay, so I'm going to save. Doesn't take long for it to save. So what I'm going to do now is rig up how the present changes based on the plants that are planted. And I should really add like Stalfos and stuff, but I'll do that last. Okay. Let's see. So first things first, this shouldn't even... You should be able to see up, so I guess that's good. Also, I need to change the lighting. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Let me... Okay. Might be too many. But, oops. Okay. If we see any issues, I can change it. Alright, so first, this should actually be blocked off, so I have to get rid of this one, unfortunately, because it's not lining up with anything. So get rid of that, get rid of this, plug that with a hole, or a boulder. Boulder. Actually, might be an easier solution to this. Just replace it with the normal corner. I'll keep the boulders there for a little spice. I also need to put stuff here. Boulders. Just interrupt the... Okay, so we plant the magic beans. They make the plant. Now this tree grows and only this thing should not appear yet. So all of this should be blocked off. This shouldn't be there either. There should probably just be a big, like, stone pillar here. So let's take all of this. That's not there. Oh, this could be, that would make more sense. Okay, so this... Alexa, stop. This wouldn't be there either. Alexa, stop. It's 8:30, so it's time for Alexa to stop. This wouldn't be here. Oh my gosh. Alexa, stop. She doesn't listen. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to replace it with just the wall. So it's just a normal wall. So if you come up here... Shoot, why is it offset? Okay. Cool. So that's there. That should be the opposite. Which is number one, that's number two. I'm going to turn number two upside down. Okay, let me see. This is enable parent. It's the same. Okay, so this door 01 should be parented. Enable parent to parent 1. And straight should be opposite to parent 1. Likewise, this opposite to parent 2. And the door is parent. Okay. So then that makes it a little easier because then I can just select the stuff over here, all of this stuff, and link it. This. All that wood. Is all parented to number 2. Do this. This, that, and this, and that, this, that. It's all parented to number 1. Okay, I'll have to test that as well. Now there's more to it. I want to add more, but this is just a start. I need to add enemies and nav meshing, but I want to expand from this. There's still going to only be 2 Maku seeds, but I want to expand from just 2 little paths. Okay. All right. Let's test it again. I think my settings in Skyrim got a little changed. What the heck? Full screen aspect ratio. I don't know what's going on there. Something else I realized. in there. Unrelated, I realized I have to start thinking about April Fool's Day. We're almost halfway through March, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do for April Fool's Day. Last year I hid tiny frogs around the house for my wife to find. Year before that I put googly eyes on everything. So I need to come up with something. She put a giant chicken. I bought her a giant chicken plush a few years ago. And oh, that's what happened. Okay. This should be in windowed mode. That's the issue. So she put a giant chicken in my car for April Fool's Day last year, so I need to come up with something. Hello. I think the first year that we lived together, I printed out a picture of a chicken and with like a bio of the chicken. And it was just like, hey, we got a chicken. There's a chicken. His name is Benny. Benny the chicken. Oh. Come on, Skyrim. We got a kaleidoscope going on here. There we go. Alright. Let's just start a new character. Because scripts bake into saves. Which is why I need to whenever I make a new display in the archive, I need to get into the habit of deleting the old display and rebuilding it from scratch. There's something else that I want to test with that, but nope, there's no one here. I'm not here. Alright. Forest, Temple, Lost Woods. Help. Harp of Ages. Player.head item. Yee! Help. Tune of Echoes. Not Tune of Okos. Echoes. Spell. 09A. 4F. 940. Boom. Alright. First things first. Let's look at what it looks like now. Everything's fine. There's a little... That I need to plug, unfortunately. Are there any other holes I need to plug? That's fine, you can see a tree. That one's okay. As long as there's none. So this one I unfortunately have to block. You can see a tree up there. If you go up here, there's nothing here. There needs to be something there, though. There's a couple spaces where I need to put, like, dirt mounds, but it's empty. Cool. So, I'm just gonna run magic beams. Oh, help quote magic beans, not quote help magic beans. Do not free A146C. Okay. So now I can go back in time. In the past, I need to adjust this right there because it's all the same. So in the past, there's all this dust in the air. Maybe I should make fine dust in... No, it wouldn't be dust. But yeah, all the dust in the air. And it has this eerie purple lighting. Oh, and I just saw a lighting glitch. Where's the lighting glitch? So the past has... I thought the past had a lighting glitch. Alright, fine. Alright, magic beans. We'll go forward in time. Let's use the magic beans. And it's empty. That looks like... Yeah, that one needs to be parented to something. Also, this needs to be less of a... There's a seam there. This needs to be more... like distinct, like there needs to be a pillar there or something to hide that seam. Same over there, so there needs to be more seam stuff, but that's fine. So now we're gonna go back in time again, plant the first Maku seed. Ooh, I just realized something. There should be another Maku seed in the second area, because I realized that if you do that one first, then you can't ever get into the proper place. So I will do that. I'll put another Maku seed in the final... Oh, shoot. In the final zone. I'll just God mode it. Take... Yeah, exactly. It feeds two birds with one scone. It can be an extra for the archive display. And it keeps you from soft locking. And not being able to progress. Okay, so that's the first Maku seed. Let's test it. So it's completely changed now that we planted the first Maku seed. So we have this first half of the dungeon. We go through it. Big skull tool in this room probably. Maku seed. Oh. A little bit of seam there, but that's not a big deal. So now we can go into the past again. Oh, come back. second Maku seed, which I should probably mark with a boulder or something so that people know it's there. Or light. Actually, yeah, light. I should make the purple light more intense on those things. And there's the second arena or area. There we go. Perfect. And everything seems to be in order. Oh. Okay, cool. And then that thing works. Cool. Alright. So configure this. Oh, that's something I was working on for Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Full screen. No, thank you. Custom resolution. Alright, so I need to this one's already blocked, but there's one up here that you could see through. Yeah, it was this one. It gets blocked in the past anyway, or it be actually you can't see too much. No, you can. You definitely can. You can see everything. That's all good. Alright. Put a boulder right there. That's not it. It's this one. Put a stone pillar here. I think it was this one needs to be parented properly. There we go. Pillar. Where's the root? There we go. And I'll do the same here to just have a more smooth transition. Okay. And then I need to put another Maku seed in the other room. You can jump up and get that. There's a seam on this one, I think. There was a seam on one of them. It's over here. There it is. That just needs to be scooted. There we go. Alright. We're going to save that. And we're almost done with the stream. Alright. Well, it's still going. Okay. Taking its sweet time. I did one other thing. It's not anything insanely substantial, but it's something that I can jump in and test. This is already tested. I'll fix the seams and the small little issues another time. Okay, so what I did... actually haven't looked at it in Creation Kit, is this little beam. It's a little blue beam. It's based on the Meridia beam, of course, but I tinted it blue, and my goal with it is the Beamos will use it, and then maybe future Guardians. So I'm going to check that out in Skyrim really quick. And this will be the last thing of the stream because we are coming to the end. It's 8:57. So I'll show off this to see if it works, and if it doesn't, so be it. Ooh, that is unpleasant. What resolution is this monitor? change that really quick. 1920 by 1080. Okay. Should be full screen because the windowed mode doesn't seem to. All right. Ooh, advanced. All right. Alright, let's get this guy loaded up. I'm gonna reconfigure a couple of things. Well, it seems to be fine now. Yeah, that's a good size. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Hello? Suddenly my character is nearsighted. They're very near. What the heck is this? Alright, that was odd. Oh. I approve. I just want to see. It still has the big ass oh. Yeah, that looks good. Still makes the same noises. Cool. Alright, I'm good with that. It has quite a range. Alright. We're good with that. Oh. So, that's going to be the end of the stream. I kind of want to reconfigure how the chat box works, because I liked it when it had individual cards that had their own background, because this gray box is kind of unsightly. It's not as elegant. But I will fix that for the next stream. Next week, I'll be streaming Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It'll be the last Pokemon Infinite Fusion stream. for now. And I might get back into Tears of the Kingdom, or I'll just do a voted stream. I'll see what happens. But anyway, that's going to be it. I'll check that later. Thanks everybody for coming to the stream. Hope you had a good time and have a good night. Stay cool and be sure to drink your Ovaltine.